So, Sam and Grace are going on a sailing trip tonight.
Are you satisfied now?
No, Eve. I won't be satisfied until Sam and I are back together.
It'll never happen.
Yes, it will, Eve. Tonight on the boat, Sam and I are going to make passionate love again.
You're never going to make love to Sam on that boat. It's a sick fantasy that is never going to happen.
You know, Eve, I recall you telling me a few months ago that you would never betray Grace to help me get Sam, and yet you just did.
I didn't have any choice.
No, that's not true. You chose to help me rather than ruin your own life by making me go public with those photos of you and Julian, or that most unattractive mugshot the police took of you way back when for doing God knows what.
Well, then fine. I made my choice, and now Sam is going to make his, and he is never going to choose you over Grace.
Don't you know by now that I always get what I want? And I want Sam, and I will have Sam tonight. Sam still loves me. I know he does. I'd be in his arms right now if it weren't for Grace. Not that I have anything against her personally, it's just Sam has this need to be faithful to her, and it is so frustrating. That's all.
My heart bleeds for you, Ivy.
I was Sam's first love, his one true love. Being with Sam isn't about betraying Grace. It's about being true to our love, to ourselves.
I need you to leave, Ivy. I have to get to the hospital.
Not so fast, Eve. We're not finished here yet.
Oh, no. I kept up my end of the bargain. I told you where Sam was. What more do you want?
I want you to keep Grace from getting on the boat with Sam.
No, I'm not going to do it, Ivy. Grace and I are like sisters, and I'm not going to betray her for a second time.
I am so tired of your pointless posturing. We both know you're going to buckle under like you always do. So quit wasting my time and get busy stalling Grace.
How, Ivy? I am trained to save lives, not ruin them.
I don't care how you do it. Lie to Grace. Lock her in the cellar and shoot her full of drugs. I don't really care. Just keep her off the boat and leave the rest to me.
Grace is such a trusting, good-hearted person.
Which makes your job ever so much easier.
I feel like a Judas.
Eve, put this in perspective. The most Grace is going to lose is an occasional night of lovemaking with Sam. You, on the other hand, you stand to lose everything if I go public with those photos. Your husband, the love and respect of your children, your career, everything.
I hate this.
And I hate having to repeat myself. So, for the umpteenth time, are you going to help me keep Grace off of that boat? Or, am I going to have to go public with your not so Puritan past? My, Eve. I do believe you want to hit me.
Oh, no, Ivy. I want to kill you.
Which one do you think I should take? I don't remember ever wearing anything so daring before, but since it's just Sam and me on the boat, I thought I could go a little wild.
Why don't you take both?
You know? You're right. It's not like they take up a lot of room. Oh, but, since it's just Sam and me on the boat, maybe I won't even wear a bikini.
No, you won't.
I could even hide Sam's swim trunks. Kind of my version of piracy on the high seas. Eve, I am so glad I can confide in you. You and TC are such good friends to Sam and me. We would trust you with our lives. Eve? What's wrong? What has you so upset? going on?
It's just the pressure that I'm under.
At the hospital?
Yeah. Just there's so many people that are just trusting me with their lives, and then sometimes I just feel a little overwhelmed. The thought of failing them when they need me the most, it's just too much for me to bear sometimes.
Sweetheart, I'm sorry. Here I am being all trivial, asking you which bathing suit to bring. I didn't mean to add to your stress.
You didn't believe me. You were the best friend that I could ever ask for, and I'm about to...
Look, you are being human. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, sometimes we all feel pressured and overwhelmed.
It's worse than it's ever been.
Look, why don't I'll get you a glass of water, okay?
Oh, but no.
You know, I feel bad about leaving the girls with you and TC. I mean, you have enough pressure without Sam and I adding to it.
No, it's okay, Grace, really.
I'm just going to call Sam and cancel the trip.
No.
Look, you and TC can go sailing instead of Sam and I. We'll take care of the girls.
No, you can't cancel your trip.
Look, give me one good reason why.
This is TC, and I can't go on such short notice.
Okay, I won't change our plans. But that doesn't mean I'm not still concerned about you. I mean, Eve, you gotta find a way just to stop worrying so much about your patients. I mean, you gotta enjoy life more.
I wish I could. I don't see it happening anytime soon.
Look, maybe this will make you feel a little bit better. I used to think that people with a lot of money, like the Cranes, I used to think they didn't have a care in the world, but you know what? Money can't buy everything. Because to tell you the truth, I don't think that Ivy and Julian are nearly as happy as you and TC and Sam and me. Well, I'm all set. Eve, what time do you have?
Same time as the clock?
Thought it was later than that. Oh, why don't I make us some coffee? Got plenty of time before I gotta go see Sam.